will make sure that this says I am live. It looks like I am. Didn't mean to bump that. Probably going to happen a little bit. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Welcome back. I'm going to wait until people start piling in before I start thanking people, but today is a celebration. We passed 50 subs, which, per the rules of this challenge, I now have to shiny hunt my next encounter. I've been kind of saving some off to the side, some encounters for this specific occasion. So we are going to go over to the Timeless Woods, and we are going to shiny hunt White Stripe Basculin. Oh, cool. Hyper beam. I don't know if I can get over there the way that I'm going. Oh, I might have to go up the mountain, huh? Okay, we'll try going up the mountain a little bit. Okay, we'll go this way. Also, make sure it shows chat. There we go. Oh, Amber, or Apon. Hopefully I can get over there this way. Otherwise this is going to be a pain. Excuse me. Yeah, I really just thankful in general that people wanted to stop by and, you know, stick around and watch me stream, even though just a little small fry. It's very nice. So yeah, we're doing a little shiny hunting stream. Just gonna be, honestly, gonna be chilling. Because I have a feeling it's gonna be a whole lot of nothing for a long time. We can't climb that yet. Man, I'm gonna have to climb to the top of this mountain and then go down. Because I don't have the last Titan out of the way yet. Which is fine. It's fine. Yeah, once I get over there and we can, honestly, we'll probably just make a sandwich. I don't know if we'll need it since I'm pretty sure it's the only thing that spawns there. Yeah, the last time we were in this area, I think we could only jump. So this is definitely a little different. Oh, please be enough. Alright, come on. What the hell is happening right now? There we go. That's a Hatena. Yeah, and to be honest, like, I've never truly done... I've done one shiny hunt in this game, but I don't even know if it was a for real shiny hunt, because we... Oh, okay. Because while I was shiny hunting... Oh, so is this where Ogre Pond lives, so I can't go in this way? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know if it was a true shiny hunt, because like I literally made one sandwich, and I was on top of an outbreak of Diplin, or Applin anyway, and before the sandwich ran out, I found it, so I don't know if you can truly count that. Though I will say it would be really sweet to run into a shiny coughing out here, because I love shiny coughing. I love anything that reminds me of NHL 94 colors. And shiny coughing definitely does that. I still have to go this way? That's like right down there, isn't it? I guess it's still way over there. Alright, I see the pool. How long before it makes us fall? Oh, it just gave up on the glide? Alright, there it is, the white striped Basculin. Oh yeah, I don't know how much good a sandwich is going to do us here, because... I mean, dude, there's Choodle right there. Choodle's water type. Oh well, I guess we could try. We'll try to make a water sandwich and see what happens. Where's my table? Seriously, where's my picnic table? If you can't picnic over here, this is going to be ridiculous. It's gonna tell me the slope is too steep over here. Maybe try it right here. Come on, give me the table. Where's my table? I'm serious. If we can't eat a sandwich down here, this is gonna make me really mad. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to reload the software. That's what we're gonna have to do. And hope it works. Super cool. We love it. There we go. Oh, okay, zesty sandwich. I don't like how pale the sausage is, that's for sure. I also don't like that it makes you put it on sideways. That's so awkward. All right. I don't know if this is even going to do anything because there's multiple water spawns in that same little pond. But we're going to try it. Oh, look at all the lambre. I love lambre. I love Ludicolo. Ludicolo's my main man. Not really. Not my main, but I love Ludicolo. It's so silly. I swear. Watch me find like a shiny Lotad instead, like something I can't even use. Show me Basculin. Also, I think it's going to be really tough to see the shinies. Because they're like partially yellow. Now we got Quagsire. Yeah, it's not too great. Comet Shard. Comet Shard, Spicy Shard. Is it just all Choodles now? Man, yeah, seeing the shiny is going to be such a pain. If we even see it. You're straight up white. You're white, you're just in the shadow. You're white, you're white. Oh, the lag is real. Excuse me. That's also another shiny, the Mimikyu. I can never tell the difference in this game because they're always in the shade. It's gonna be such a pain. See, yeah, like everybody looks normal so far. And yes, we do technically already have a Basculin, but we don't have a white stripe Basculin, so we're going for it. Because then we're going to have shiny Basculegion, which is cool. I think. I don't know. I didn't play Arceus, or Arceus. Give me fish. This is gonna be a tough hunt. I wonder if our best bet is to Masuda method this Basculin. Let's check. What's our Basculin? Is it a male? I think it's a male because I'm pretty sure we named it Gordon. It's a male. So if we see a female white stripe Basculin, we will catch it. This is just going to be our insurance policy. I'm still going to try to hunt it, but if we have to, we'll Masuda method. I don't even care. Hey, Saber, welcome back. We are doing a little celebration. I passed 50 subs, so I'm doing a shiny hunt for white stripe Basculin. I just caught. This is a normal one. Just kind of as an insurance policy. And, yeah, in case we don't get it with a sandwich, I'm going to Masuda method it. Well, that one's a male, so I gotta release it. Yeah, thank you. You're a part of that, so thank you so much for being a part of it. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, we have a Basculin, so I was just going to catch a female and breed it with an Eviolite. If this whole sandwich method didn't work. Fish only run? That's fun. What's your team look like so far? What is going on here? There we go. Show me female white stripe Basculin. That's a male. What is the female rate? Oh, it should be about half. Level 7 Aracuda, level 8 Goldeen, level 9 Magikarp's hell. Oh, I can imagine. I can totally imagine. Oh, critical catch. Let's go. No, you don't get a name. The last time I caught something to breed, though, it was marked, so I'm going to check. it doesn't have a mark. And it's not a hidden ability. That's fine. I wasn't necessarily looking for hidden ability because I like the adaptability, especially for the fact that it becomes a ghost type after it evolves. Because, yeah, stab bonus being 2 instead of 1.5 is nuts. Also, how do you check and see how much time is left on a sandwich? I've seen people do it. Well, that's not it. Okay, so that's the camera app. Well, that's kind of cool. Didn't know I could zoom out. That's helpful. Okay. Nope, we don't want to do that. Oh no! I saved myself from a Lombre encounter by accidentally getting into a Pikachu encounter that I can't get away from. Alright, there we go. Sick. Alright, good enough. And also we're gonna go ahead and make that our lead. Where the hell do you see that? Is it maybe... No, because that's the map. Is it one of these buttons? Okay, so that's the Pokedex. That's... Okay, that's capture. I don't know. Oh, that's a Charger Bug. Or, Grubbin. Yeah, thinking I might have to Masuda method this shiny. I guess the real indicator that I still have time left on the sandwich is the fact that I'm still seeing Lombre out here. Yeah, I mean, you don't use sandwiches. You're in Sword, so you're using curry. Also, did you know you could curry hunt in Sword? Like, if you make a curry with the expensive ingredients, you can attract shiny Pokemon to your camp. I like how it spawns each individual Basculin, one at a time. Yes, really, really. I don't know what the exact... It's boosted odds, but I don't know exactly how boosted. And they'll come marked automatically. They all come with the Gourmand mark. But yeah, they just straight show up in your camp after the animation plays for eating whatever fancy Charizard class curry you make, and they walk up to you in camp and it's like, this Pokemon wants to join your party, but you can't do it in the wild area. You can only do it on routes. Alright, I think we're out of time on our sandwich because I'm seeing Toadstool pop back up, which is ground type. Oh, there's one Lombre. Okay, maybe we're not. Oh. Hey there, Charge Bug. Finally to a point in the game where I'm not super over leveled just being here. Or under leveled just being here. Alright. We are gonna go Masuda method hunt this Mon. And I'm gonna get out of Kitakami. And I'm not going to Indigo Disc, that's for sure. Goldine knows water gun. So, my friend RJ, who's also a streamer, he streams on Twitch. He was doing a subathon the other day, and I stopped in. He was doing a shiny, or not a shiny Nuzlocke, but just a Nuzlocke, and it was randomized Soul Silver, and I popped into the chat and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna name the next one after you," and I was like, "Okay, that's cool." I was like, "I really only want it to be named after me if it's a Miltank though, because Miltank's my favorite Pokemon." And he was like, "Whatever it is, whatever hatches from this egg, we're gonna name it after you." I was like, "All right." And he hatches it, and it's a Sea King, which I have never used in a playthrough in my life. And then he immediately killed the Sea King. Yeah, it was ridiculous, but honestly, it was really fun to watch. He could not keep anything alive, though. That's for sure. Where is that Everstone? Here it is. Also didn't realize that the White Stripe Basculin was called the Mellow Pokemon because our character's name in this is Mellow Chef. So that's very fitting. Is Basculegion gonna be the ace? Alright, let's make this right. We've just got some floating fish. Wait, I need to make an egg sandwich. Fish. Oh, do you watch PM7? Let's go! That's the PM7 shiny guarantee. He's very entertaining. I like both him and oh gosh, why am I blanking on his name right now? His name is Michael. Why am I blanking on his name? He got me stalled out. Greetings, Pokefans. Michael here. That guy. Why am I blanking on his name? M&J TV. Thank you. In my head, I was thinking Austin John Plays. I was like, I know it's not Austin John. Alright, fish. Do what you do best. Make caviar. This one's sleeping. That's not consensual. This is highly questionable activities happening at this campsite. The Paul Macbeth of Pokemon streams goaded with the sauce. Hey, Jono, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here, man. I am Masuda method hunting White Stripe Basculin because it only spawns in one pool and it spawns 4 at a time. Do what you do best. Breed, right? Only 1 egg in 1 minute. We're gonna be here a while. All right, let's talk shop. These fish are fired. Oh, maybe it's a little faster than we think. No, just one at a time. Now they're both asleep. How's this working? Wake up. Also, why is... So the blue stripe basculin is so much larger than the white stripe basculin. Better than your fish. Was Basculin wasn't in Sword and Shield, was it? Sleep breeding. Alright, now here's where the fun begins, right? Let's start taking bets. How long is it going to take? How many eggs? What's the over-under? Over-under 112 eggs. It's biting me. Did you see that? Also, I think it'd be a really fun mechanic if you, at least 2 eggs, if we, like if you were Masuda method trying to shiny hunt, and you released all the mons in like one part of the map, it would be funny if they started to spawn there in the future. Like if I did all this here and then hatched them all like down there on the coast. And then it's like, oh, now white stripe basculins spawn over here. Yo, y'all need to get to making some eggs. It's gonna be a while. Is that a gimme ghoul up there? Garchomp now spawned in my house, right? That's what I'm talking about, though. Ain't no way you guys are done. Make more eggs. Excuse me. Get off the table. We eat there. Thank you for listening. I think it's funny that I can wash the fish. Yeah, right? I'm like the worst wingman in the world. You two need to get it on. Like a helicopter parent. I want grandbabies. Is this gonna violate terms of service somehow? Ah, yes. Force fields. That's how they play. He likes you more than the white stripe? That's true. Ah. Yeah, dude, the ball like mechanic in this game is so much. It's like not as. Oh, I didn't want to make a sandwich. It's not as good as in Gen 8, because in Gen 8 you can like launch them. See, like I can't even enter. Oh, there we go. Some physics. Oh no. Yeah, bring it back. This is gonna be such a boring stream. When I first threw it, I thought it was special something because I just rolled it. Right? Like, oh, I barely. This is so much touch. Like Kyrie Irving with this soccer ball. I told you to get off the table. Nice. Oh, come on. How many is that? What are we at? Like 9 eggs collected so far? Also, I'm pretty sure if you wash the fish, it would just straight up kill them. Just saying. Also, I feel like I need to stream title, watching my fish breed until one of them has jaundice. Yep, that's accurate. That's mad funny. Yeah, because that shiny is so... It's just like cigarette stained yellow. Yeah, and you know what? While we're waiting, I'll pull it up so you guys can see. Dude, where's my window capture? That should be the right one. There we go. Okay. Display capture. Do. There we go. I'll fix this here in a second. But yeah, that's what shiny white stripe Basculin looks like. So that's what we're dealing with here. Kyrie with the soccer ball, so filthy. You know your level of Pokemon? Oh, what do you mean? Are you like are you super well versed in the Mons? Cause I am not. I am just faking it. I have Cerebi and Poke Database pulled up every time I stream. Oh man. Yeah, this is. I have yet to try and Masuda method in this game. It seems like it's gonna take way like, dude, in Gen 8, it was so easy because they still had the daycare center. So you just like, all right, here we go. I'm gonna drop them off. I'll be back every 20 rotations around the daycare. Doubt his dedication to the stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I literally just, I'm searching everything up. I did. I said I was going to do it the second that I hit 50, and it happened today while I was at work, and made the plans for tonight. Because I also don't know how long this is going to take. This could take all week. And if I have to do this every day after work for 4 hours, I'm going to do it. Because I said I would. And I'm a man of my word. So yeah, let's take a second here. Now that there's some people in chat, I'll just acknowledge that I hit 50 today. Huge milestone for me. I didn't think it was going to happen whenever I started doing this. Because whenever I started this challenge, I was at 31. So it's been about a little over 20 in about 3 weeks, which for me feels great. It's really rewarding. I know people like shinies, and as part of the rules of this challenge, any shiny Pokemon that I catch during this run are getting traded away at the end. So even if it's a shiny Basculin that winds up being a champion, like a champion level team member, see you later, it's gone. So yeah, I'm super stoked to be where I'm at. I'm looking forward to whatever comes next. So that's the ultimate goal here. Is I want to be able to keep doing this. I hope I hope that I don't get another 50 during this challenge, because the only thing after this is Poltergeist. Poltergeist only spawns at night outside of mass outbreaks. So not super stoked to do that one, but I'll do it if we get there somehow. I've also had people ask me to do the DLC with this challenge, which is probably going to get added to the docket. Yep, I'm going to give it away in the Discord just like the other two, just like the Psyduck and just like the Rookity. So, yep. Also, what I noticed while I was initially looking at this encounter, when I caught this white stripe Basculin, its Pokedex entry... Oh, no, I don't want to be done picnicking. I was trying to pull up the Pokedex, but I guess I can't do that while I'm camping. But, it's called the Mellow Pokemon. And I think that's so sick. Saber, you may not be keen to this, but, so Jonah and Mega Guru and I were all sponsored by the same disc golf store, which is Mellow Disc Golf. Also, thank you for the Discord plug. Yeah, Jonah, in case you didn't know, Mega Guru, that's Wes. So I guess I'll I'll stay in this one picnic until I click on it and it doesn't say there's any eggs, and then we'll go for a hatch cycle and come back to it if we don't get it. That's not a great sign. I guess I should check. Sandwich duration. I don't know how to like open that up. Egg power in Pokemon Violet lasts for exactly 3 minutes. That doesn't seem right. Unless I'm... Dude, does egg power just mean faster hatch rate? Giving you one of the fish for your run? Sure, after I'm done. Is Basculin... Is that backwards compatible? Can I transfer that backwards? Okay, I think that's it. Let's, we'll do it like this. We should have a bunch of eggs. And now for the fun part, where we ride around until they all hatch. It might have to go through home. Oh yeah, that's true. Also, fun fact. The fact that I can jump up here now is so great. But when I started this run, I cheesed my way over this cliff up here. Whoa, what do we got here? Oh, is this just where I come out from Houndoom? No, what? There we go. Yeah, I like cheesed my way over this cliff. Made my way... Where was that? What the hell? Alright, whatever. I caught the first Basculin. Like over here. I'm surprised that led anywhere. Yeah, it was like literally right here is where I caught our first Basculin. Yep, there they are. You guys are about to be aunts and uncles. Also, imagine while we're Masuda methoding this, this Basculin. What the hell? They spawn over here? That's nuts. Imagine while we're Masuda methoding this Basculin, we come across just a full odds random shiny too. Wouldn't surprise me. Sunkern. I unironically love Sunkern. I hate Sunflora. But yeah, if I were like more loose with the rules of this challenge too, that would have been another one I could have used. Because like, people eat sunflower seeds. That's not outside of the realm of possibility. Oh, what? No. Respectable. I wouldn't call it respectable. I'd call it make things harder on myself for sure. Because let's be honest, pretty much any bird, almost any fish, like people in real life try to eat every bird and every fish. If bald eagles weren't federally protected, people would be eating bald eagles all the time. They'd be called freedom wings and they'd be available at Applebee's for $19.99. That's what I'm saying. Also, right over here is where I found our shiny Psyduck. It was in this exact spot. And that's how I met your mother. Oh, here we go. First hatch. Is it the first one? Is it the under on 2? Nope, it's just a regular white striped Basculin. See, but there it is, mellow Pokemon. Dude, people eat frog legs. Frog legs look just like chicken wings. Frog legs are delicious. I'm glad everyone's on board with the freedom wings. And give me another one. DJ Khaled. Nope, none of them have had jaundice so far. So it's looking like it's going to be the over on 2. Oh, no, I don't want to nickname this. Get out of here. Also, if I caught a 3-foot-long fish, I'd be stoked. Okay, come on. I know what it is. They need to be born near water. Look at that. The egg was in the swell. I was wrong. Alright, was that 5? That's 5. Honestly, the fire gym wouldn't be that bad with, like, fish Pokemon. You've got a Goldeen that knows Water Gun, you're alright. No, that's not what I want. No, come on. All right. Around the world, around the world. So I'm thinking, I don't have an exact answer for you here, Mega Guru. But here's my thought process. White Stripe Basculin only spawns in one pool in the Timeless Woods. They spawn 4 at a time, and you have to get a pretty good distance away from the pool, plus it's laggy. I did about 30 minutes worth of sandwich hunting there, and I just decided to catch the opposite gender of the Basculin that I already had and just try the Masuda method. So yes, definitely easier. At least I think. I don't know. It's kind of like gambling, right? It's like the only way to truly tell is to have two exact same save files doing different things at the same time. Give me that. It wants to be born on the water. Magic card. Also, Mega Guru, I don't remember if you were there at the end of my last stream or not, but I did 6 hours, and yeah, no, wait, you were. I think you were, because I remember saying something about, like, it's been 3 tries every time. Yeah, no, because you said, on my Ortega win, you were like, that wasn't luck, but it totally was. Yeah, I just wanted to bring up the fact that, like, literally everything I tried last stream, it took 3 tries. Dude, there is a Fido that spawns in this exact location pretty much every time you leave and come back. Hi, Sir Skits. If I hatch a shiny white stripe Basculin, do you guys want to be godparents? I should probably stop jumping. In my head, I'm like, gotta go fast, but I really need to be, like, imitating the steps, even if I'm on my biological motorcycle. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's why I don't want kids. Like, I can barely take care of myself. I'm drinking Coca-Cola, and I'm wearing an A&W shirt. Like, you really think I should be managing a child's diet? Come on, where's my jaundice fish? There's a glitch. I also don't like how these Pokemon will just roll up on you while you're doing something. It's like, hey, can't you see I'm having a kid here? Like, leave me alone. Why is this one a different animation? It got me a little hyped for a second. I thought that was going to be like, this is the one. See, now we're back to the ground. Like, what's going on here? Was the other one just like a Charizard class egg? No jaundice. We got one more egg. Well, for this run. Just a little bit more special. It was the gifted Basculin. Actually, you know what? Let's check it. Is it special? It shouldn't be because its mom was holding an Everstone. It should have the exact same stats. Impish by nature. No marks. Does anyone, or at least when I ask this question, does anyone watch or have they at least seen clips of the Dropout show, actually? Because every time I think about shiny Pokemon now, I literally, in my head, go, shiny questions, just like shiny Pokemon, are pretty much exactly the same, just a little bit different, a little bit more special. Good luck at the grass gym. Oh, okay, so you're going to Milo. Milo is nothing to worry about, even with fish. Milo is a pushover. I mean, just look at that dude. He wears the bucket hat, and not because it's cool, it's to protect his neck from UV rays. Which is fine. That's why you should be wearing a bucket hat. Skincare. He doesn't have a nose, dude. What? I don't even know why you're worried. And after you beat him, you should say, "Smell you later," just because. Are you playing with level caps? Excuse me. He reminds you of not a fish. See, honestly, I'd be more worried about Nessa. What are you gonna do when none of your moves are super effective? Oh, but also you're playing sword, so you get to fight Gordy. And B. So you get Gordy and B. B is fighting type. Fighting's weak to a couple things, right? Surely there are fish that can learn flying, psychic, or fairy type moves. Yeah, no, Goldeen knows like Confuse Ray and stuff. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't be worried. Honestly, it sounds like a fun challenge. I don't know if I would ever take it on. But who knows? Maybe I would. I definitely like making things harder for myself. Which is more a testament to who I am as a person and not how I like to play video games. Oh, you imposed that you can't evolve Gyarados? Alright, let's think about this. Yeah, and you won't have access to Feebass early game, who is honestly just as Feebass pretty useless. You might have to cheese some fights, dude. Like literally, you might have to go and spend all of your moves outside of battle, and then just use like held items to make physical moves stronger, and just struggle your way to victory. There is a YouTuber, and he's got a really long name, really long channel name that I can't remember. But he did a challenge where he tried to beat one of the games with only a Magikarp. And that's what he did. Oh, do you see the Hoppip cheering on the birth? Alright, come on. Show me the jaundice fish. Yeah, the video was really good. He said, I think it's the only challenge that he's failed so far. And he was trying to do it with he had a level 100 Magikarp, like, I think it was before the 6th gym. It might have been in Gen 3. Because I think I remember him going up against, no, because it wouldn't have been, because Gen 3 has Tate and Liza. And he wouldn't have been able to double battle. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I want to give that dude credit. My Dry Bread, that was his name, and it was Fire Red. So it was Gen 3. It just wasn't Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. It's got to hatch on the water. Right at the mouth of the river. My sweet summer child. Oh, come on, dude. I take all these extra precautions to try to get you, you know, where you hatch where you're comfortable and then you don't come out shiny. Right back at it again. How dare you not be born with liver failure? This may be a dumb question, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Do fish have livers? I don't think so. Because what does the liver do? It purifies, it like filters what you drink, right? Do fish drink? Their gills filter, so they wouldn't need a liver. What am I going to do with all the extras? Mystery trade? Maybe. Be kind of wild. Just name them all like sub to or just name them all like Sunny Says stuff. Do a mystery trade stream. It'd be kind of fun. I thought about doing a challenge where I try to beat the game using only mystery trades. They do have livers. Good to know. So, I'm not a fisherman by any means. I actually hate the way fish feel, so I don't like to fish. Got made fun of for it a lot because I grew up in the straight up country. I have been watching a lot of fishing videos recently. I'm actually kind of addicted to watching people like go and do survivalist videos and like camp and fish. And I was watching, it may have been Outdoor Chef Life. His channel's awesome, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But he was cleaning a fish, and he was like, "Yeah, this is the liver, or not the liver, the kidney." He's like, "This is the kidney," and it like is a long strip that runs along the spine. And I was like, "Dude, their kidney is one gigantic organ like that? That's nuts." Look it up. I can't look it up. I'm in the middle of trying to make baby fish. I don't need to know if they have livers. I just need to know if their liver's failing. Do they want to be born on top of a cliff? We can make that happen. Look, Coridon. That's where we found you. Basically dead. Useless. That's mean. I shouldn't talk to my motorcycle like that. But for real though, I am like, this generation, like, it has its moments where it's super fun. But I think my least favorite part of it is the fact that you get your legendary right away. Like, honestly, I would have just been happy with a Cyclozar. Like, that would have been cool. Alright, we're veering a little far away from the stream. Let's get up here. There we go. No, not an Azumarill. Right? Azumarill. Azumarill, the big boy. And I hit the same one? It's gonna be a long day. Oh, here we go. We're getting close. I feel it. And it's extra special. It's not, though. Main thing is the Paradox Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, it's the box legendary though. And it's like, I don't want the box legendary right out the gate. Like, yeah, we can't use it for battle, but it's like, we're not that special at the beginning of the game. We actually, like, I got rolled in this save for a long time. Why do I deserve the box legendary? Show me jaundice. Oh my god. We're about to get jumped. You're being born amongst the Aracuda. Be special. Also, I'm going to need everyone to start brainstorming names for what will eventually be a shiny Basculin. We only have 2 eggs left. All right. Are you serious right now? Why can't I climb that? Also, I hope everybody had a good Monday. Mondays typically suck, but not a bad Monday. At least on my front. So I hope everyone else's was the same or better. Like, my boss decided that he was just going to buy us both lunch today. And I was like, sick. Let's go. So I had like, not exactly a Philly cheesesteak, but it's kind of like a Philly cheesesteak-esque sandwich. But it's like a French dip at the same time. So, yeah, pretty good lunch. Randomly bought for me. Didn't have to pay for it. Like, yeah, we take those. That's big dubs. Been battling Hop this entire time, and you finally won on the bridge. Are you talking about just outside of, is that Modestoke, the first city? Like on your way to the desert route? I say desert lightly. Yes, nice. What does Hop have in that fight? I know, I mean, obviously he has a Wooloo. He has the opposite starter that you pick. And based on the fact that you are making things harder for yourself, I'm assuming you probably picked... Score Bunny, so that way he has Grookey. Oh, didn't lose, just took forever? Gotcha. Also, dude, Wooloo, peak Pokemon. Wooloo is incredible. Double, not so much. And Shiny Wooloo, forget about it. Shiny Wooloo is the best. Got stuck in the bush. That must be worth 2 in the hand. Wooloo, Sobble, Rookity. I love Rookity too. Unironically. Probably my favorite Route 1 bird. Because I'm trying to think about... I don't even remember what the Route 1 bird was for Johto. Oh, I mean, now I'm thinking about it, Talo is a pretty peak Route 1 bird. All level 11. Are you still at like level 7 and 8? Shiny Corvisquire, the middle evolution. Yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree to that. Corviknight, sick. Level 10 now. Moving on up in the world. Alright, so we went through our first batch of Basculin there. Our first spawn. I'm gonna look something up. Okay, no, I was right. So the article I was reading for a second, it made me believe that egg power was... Oh! Yo. We no longer have to use the same 2 Basculin now. It's weird. Very weird. Because they're brother and sister. But now we can get different personalities and different EVs and stuff. Or IVs. So, why not? Yeah, you gotta be careful walking into trainers. Let's see if I can find something that gives me egg power like level 2. Egg power level 2, let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just completely ruin this hereditary line. Yo, on a very real note, this sandwich, I didn't see what sauces went on it, but apple, cheese, and banana doesn't sound too bad. And I don't even like cheese like that. I do want to know where they're getting their apples, though. Nice. Cool. There you go. Bite's a good move. Also, isn't Aracuda, doesn't it like become steel type? Nice. Wes, I have Cooking Mama on the Wii. I could do a Cooking Mama stream. That's for real. Alright, come on, y'all. Get to work. Yep. Yep. I remember I caught my Aracuda right over by Sonia's lab. Honestly, if you name a Nintendo game from GameCube or Wii, with the exception of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, I could probably stream it. Yo, y'all better get to work. I don't know, this worked last time, so I'm trying it. There we go. There we go. 4 eggs right there. Let's go. But yeah, we can brainstorm next stream ideas. I've got a high-end gaming PC. I've got my PS4. I've got my Xbox S. I have a 360. I've got the Wii. Got my Nintendo Switch. We do all kinds of stuff. Water pulse can confuse. That's what I was thinking of. Water pulse, not confuse ray. Supersonic. Yes. Oh no, I did this and then all of a sudden there were 4 eggs in the basket, so I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Oh, it's a little Mareep sponge. That's cute. Yo, y'all are stalling right now. So they're both 2-star or 2 heart right now. Let's just keep washing them. Need a fish donation. I can't do a fish donation right now. I'm trying to give these fish liver diseases. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's not really boosting the rate at which they're getting there. I'm just killing time by washing the fish. That doesn't make any sense. Fish love my streams. Sleeping on the job. No, didn't want to make a sandwich. That's not what I want to do. Welcome. Welcome. You finally get to catch one. I'm sorry, but it's a boring stream today. We are Masuda hunting white striped Basculin. And it's gonna take forever. But how are you today? How was painting the wall? Jaundiced fish. That's what we want. We want... It's basically this, but with yellow fins. I feel like it's not boosting the amount of eggs anymore. Hey, but painting a wall doesn't have to be boring. Try this again. Not been a bad day so far. I was telling everybody earlier, it's honestly been a pretty decent Monday. My boss randomly bought us lunch today. It most certainly was not after we started streaming. Before that, it sure was. I'm sorry about that. Painted wall had more paint on me than the wall. You lost your paint privileges. Oh no. Dude, that one picnic made them grow 4 levels. Well, at least it'll be easy to tell who the parents are here. I don't know if we got more eggs that go around or not. I know, right? Free lunch was, yeah, it was definitely a bonus. I'm trying. You guys would not have a Black Bear Diner near you, but that's what I had for lunch today. I had Black Bear Diner. And honestly, if you get the opportunity, I'm not a big fan of chain restaurants, but Black Bear Diner, they just do something right. I love them. Yeah, this is the free lunch, and then today I hit 50 subs on this channel, which is the threshold for this shiny hunting stream. So I went ahead and scheduled that for tonight at like, man, I think it was like 11 a.m. when I did that. But yeah, so now we're Masuda method hunting this fish because it doesn't spawn in the wild very frequently. And it's kind of hard to isolate. I mean, you could take away your own paint privileges. I take away my own privileges all the time. Like, I am not responsible enough to be holding this knife right now. Yeah, thank you. I put the ask out into the world, and I asked for just one person to respond, and several did, and yep, I broke 50 finally. I was sitting at 49 for a couple days, and it was driving me crazy. Honestly, probably my least favorite number, 49, is. Because it's like, what? You're telling me 49 turns into 98? Get out of here, dude. It don't make any sense. Kniff. Oh, yeah. I got you. Knife. Oh, but yeah. Now we're just literally playing with fish in a stream. So, see how long this takes. I have committed myself to... This is all I can do in the game until it happens. So if it takes all week, that's what I'm going to be doing. Also, I'm gonna be 100% real. Like, they start you off here, right? Like, this is your starter house, but it's like, this isn't even a town. But it'd be a best day ever. And yes, Saber is right. We are literally hatching fish eggs until one of them has jaundice. But like in most Pokemon games, like the first town is actually a town. Like, this is just 2 houses that share a driveway. Like, I'm not saying I want my Pokemon games to be like 100% realistic. Like, you don't need to be within walking distance of a grocery store. But still. So, yeah, right? And okay. Not starter home, but like your in-game mom's house. Yo, there are 5 Lechonk right there. Oh, I said something. They smelled the eggs. Oh, they're so confused. It's alright, guys. It's just a fish. Come on, dude. Also, I said earlier whenever I started this, before we even hatched the first egg, I was like, let's start taking bets. What's the over-under on when we get this shiny? And I said over-under 1,200 eggs. This is our first set of 5 eggs on the second go-round. So I think we're... oh, we got all 5 of them. Okay. So that's 15, that's 20. This is 25 eggs. Yeah, right? Like, that's totally not a starter home. That's a finisher home. It's like Always Sunny. This is not a starter card. This is a finisher card. This is the chariot of the gods. The golden god. Buddy, I'm not going to battle you with my level 5 Basculin. I don't want it to think that I love it. Because they're all getting wonder traded away. Or surprise traded. Realistically, I could eat another sandwich here with egg power and increase our hatching time, but we already lose so many battles and we lose so much money that I'm not going to do that because I can't afford to make sandwiches outside of getting the eggs. Oh no, 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 no. Let's die to a child. That's unfortunate. Trying to get over the 1,200 eggs is going to take forever. I know. I don't want it to take forever, but it might. I mean, realistically, we're at about... I couldn't tell you exactly how long we've been doing this method, the Masuda method. But the stream's been going for about an hour 50. I spent about the first 20 minutes of that. I'd say first 45 minutes of that. Trying to... encounter hunt this, and then since then we've been egg hunting, so a little over an hour. A lot of people that do these, they'll go for anywhere from 3 to 15, But these are also people that may have already finished the game and they have access to stuff that increases your shiny odds, which I don't have. Almost 4,000 eggs. Excuse me. Burpy because I'm drinking soda. I filled up my water filter, but it hasn't had time to get cold in the fridge yet. So I wasn't gonna drink warm water. Like, there we go. Show me liver disease. Gonna say 50 and be optimistic. I appreciate it. And don't let the special animation fool you. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, they've reduced it. It used to be 1 in 8,192 encounters. Whoa, that's a Ralts. Oh my god. I love Ralts. Hot take. I like Ralts more than the rest of that evolutionary line. I like Ralts more than Curlia, Gallade, Gardevoir. Just Ralts for me, please. Ralts looks like such a chill little dude. Because it looks like he's wearing like Jinko jeans, right? Just super baggy jeans. I love him. Yeah, I know, right? They give you like these random ones that are like, oh, look at that, we're gonna change the background. That Ralts followed us all the way over here. I can't take you with me, dude. Oh, there's the second Ralts on the grassy knoll. Ah, man. What is that, 4? Nope, that's 5. Alright. Also, please keep in mind, we're gonna need a name for this once it happens. It's gonna become a full-fledged member of the team. And unlike the Pokemon that we are using that are food themed, the name does not have to be, but it's better if it is. John Dents. As much as I would like to name it that, I feel like I have to be at least somewhat respectful of people that do suffer from that. And I've been pretty rude about it so far. But to my knowledge, no one here has jaundice. But even if they were to, we wouldn't judge them. We would still treat them as equally as ever, because we're good people. Honestly, I'll be real with you here. I don't know if I would be able to tell if someone had jaundice. Like, I've got blue eyes, super sensitive to light. Uh, so I squint a lot, even inside. And I can't tell if something is the wrong color. Or like at least not a normal color. Because my eyes are pretty much closed all the time. Because let's be real here. I've never met someone with jaundice. Like, I understand what it is. It's a yellowing of the skin. But, like, that person's not going to look like they're from The Simpsons. Like, they might just not look exactly the right pigment. Do I sneeze when I look at the sun? No. Because I don't look at the sun. Because I go blind. Street for good people, gotta go. No, you're one of the best of us. You stop it. I say this is a stream for good people, and I was talking about how I didn't want this Pokemon to think that I loved it, so I wasn't going to battle with it. We're doing something here. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but it's something. Lechonk, what are you doing way up here? Also, I find it funny that there are Lechonk that spawn way up here, but it's like, no one is hunting for Lechonk. Especially not behind your starter house at the beginning of the game. Like, you catch one in the tutorial. You're not gonna come back here and be like, oh, look, a Lechonk. I'm gonna catch it from this weird spot. Oh. What are y'all talking about? Oh. Wes, tell me about the tournament that's this weekend. What's going on there? I saw you said it's a C tier. Where is it? And also, let's be honest, I'm not going to play the tournament anyway. I've got Clash at the Castle this weekend if anyone watches wrestling. Oh, that's all good. Go take care of the pups. I'm going to be here until 2025 anyway, so... Again, non-shiny. I think I'm gonna have to like count these up because I am editing this into one like long video. Shotgun start C tier in Farmington. Bro, I don't want to drive to Farmington anyway. If it's a shotgun start, it's probably one. Also, for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, we're not talking about, excuse me, guns. We're talking about disc golf tournament. Shotguns start referring to everybody starting at the same time on different holes. Actually, no, if it's a shotgun start, it could be two. Yeah, no, I think you're right about it not being able to put the egg on the ground. Also, I found this out earlier. I was playing most of this game this far zoomed in, not realizing you could zoom out that far. Like, are you kidding me? I wonder how many shinies I failed throughout the run just because I didn't have it zoomed out. Or Corio, why are you spawning way down here? You're supposed to spawn over by Artisan. There's a Mon in that bush, I swear. I saw it. Now we're here with full-size Oinkolones. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those rickety. Oh, it's a Viper? And Zangoose. We're about to witness a battle. Oh my god. Are you shiny? Yeah, it couldn't handle that. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of bead. Although I will give Bead this. Bead has the drip. That's for sure. Hop is also pretty drippy. See, you keep saying with only fish, but I'm pretty sure doesn't... No, that's Psyduck. I was like, I thought that there was... Or not Psyduck. It's like, I'm pretty sure there's a Watermon that, like, doesn't get confused, which is nice against psychic types, but I think I'm thinking of, like, Golduck or something. And that might even be old. That might be old information. Goldeen died. No. No, 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 no. Alright, we're gonna peer pressure these fish into being shiny by throwing them in some real danger here. Dragon Dance? Let's go. Yeah, that's a tough scene. Are you playing this as a Nuzlocke? What's down there and will I be able to get out? I think this is our last batch of eggs too before we have to go camp and get some fresh ones. Oh, that's the start. Okay. Oh, just no dupes. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it's a tough challenge, dude. Do you have the DLC for Generation 8? And no over-leveling. Do. You could use Carvana. That's a fish. And I'm pretty sure Isle of Armor is level scaled. Is that all of them? Okay, we got one more egg. And then we gotta make another sandwich. Actually, I think I'm gonna fly to Medali and just buy a level 2 egg sandwich. Killed the Solosis on 1 HP. Let's go. That's fire. Alright, also, I'll be right back. If you guys couldn't tell, I've been really pounding this soda. It's a 32-ounce cup. So I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I see your chat. Thinking 32 ounces of soda and didn't think of the repercussions. No, I knew I was gonna have to pee. Joke's on you, okay? Sorry, dudes. I'm not made of bladder. I can't just hold it. Alright, where do I get a level 2 egg sandwich? Or I guess just meal in general. That's awesome. Let's go, dude. I'm seeing lots of level 1 egg power. Ah. Alright, we're gonna run out of time. We gotta go. The fish were digging that. No. I don't know why. I always recall Maridon. Or Caridon. Unifish, Goldeen, now knows Horn Attack. Horn Attack's a great move. This is a lot of work for a ghost fish. Made it to the gym. To Milo, finally? Oh, yeah, because you had to go through the mine first. Yeah, so you're just now into... What is it? Turfwood or whatever? Honestly, good pass, Basculin. Where are my eggs, yo? There we go. I got one egg. It's supposed to be a level 2 meal that I paid like $3 grand for. Come on. Don't you tell. Yeah, no, you're right. I believe you. This motherfucker is asleep. Alright, yeah, come on. Also, last week, there was a person in chat that told me I should try cassette beasts at some point. So, while we're waiting on this, I'm going to look up a little bit about cassette beasts and figure out what's going on there. Alright, let's see here. So, monster taming game, yep. I knew that much about it. And then they said that kind of like shinies, each monster has 19 different forms, but it's different types. No, I haven't gotten the shiny yet. We actually just hatched all of the second batch, and now we're working on collecting more eggs. And I was looking up information about a game recommendation I got in stream last week in my I say last week, it's Monday, 2 days ago. Somebody recommended Cassette Beasts. Ooh. I'm seeing comparisons to Persona, and I really liked Persona 5, so maybe I would like it. You can do it. I believe in you. I guess there's also always the option, and Violet will appreciate this. Call me Violet will. At this point, I own all of the Assassin's Creeds up to Mirage. Time is meaningless. Time's a construct. It's all relative. And if you want to confuse somebody that doesn't understand that, try to explain that time travel is possible, and all you have to do is leave orbit. Are we going to get real philosophical today? Is that what today's stream's about? If you want to get really philosophical, read the Beastie Boys book. I'm not even kidding. What was it? MCA? Was MCA the one that died? He converted to Buddhism, like, I'd say relatively early in the Beastie Boys' career. It was after License to Ill, but it was before Paul's Boutique. Yeah, MCA is the one that died. Hey, just don't drink 32 ounces of Coke and then stream for 3 hours, 2 hours. I think we're out of eggs here. No, I don't have Mirage. Where are my fish? They're asleep. But yeah, he converted to Buddhism, and part of that book, like, obviously he wasn't alive to help write it because it came out in like 2018. But they talk about some of his stuff, and there's like stories about him and like how their viewpoints not necessarily changed, but like, I don't know. It's a really interesting read. Like little vignette stories from other artists, like Kim from Sonic Youth was really good friends with Beastie Boys. Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. They were Tribe and Beastie Boys were like homeboys. They used to play pickup basketball games in the shared studio with Busta Rhymes. Actually, speaking of books, here we go. I'll talk about this. I wouldn't say I'm a reader, perchance. I'm a listener. I listen to audiobooks. I listened to one over the weekend. Literally started and finished it over the weekend. It's short. It's a 5-hour listen. I did it on a trip to and from my hometown. Wait, did the Japan one just come out, or was it just the trailer? I thought it didn't come out until November. Um, yeah, no, they for real used to play pickup basketball, which is hilarious. But I read a book over the weekend. It's a Japanese novel, and it was translated to English. Or I read a book. I listened to a book. It was translated to English, and it's called, I think it's called Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. Yep, Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. My friend Chris was reading it, and the last book he recommended me was pretty good, so I was like, I'll read it. And it's super wholesome. It's a really wholesome book. There's like no conflict in it, really. Which is like weird because a story in general should have conflict. But it was like a really pleasant read. It was nice. It was wholesome. It's like about a familial relationship. Like, it's just a good book. Good little read. Or listen, at least, I should say. And then the last book that I read before that was Anubis Gates, which I'm just going to call you Mrs. That's what I know you as. So, yeah, Mrs. I told Mr. to read Anubis Gates, and that was really good. The audiobook is good, but it's different. So, I mean, it's a Japanese translation. So the translation's like a little dry. Like, it's very dry English in general. But it wasn't terrible. Like, the lady that read it did a great job. But if you want to listen to a good audiobook, I can recommend a couple that are good listens. American Gods, Neil Gaiman, has a full cast. Incredible. So good. Neil Gaiman reads the Coming to America stories in that, and then everything else is actors. The guy that reads for Odin, he sounds just like Ian McShane, and it's so cool. And then they cast Ian McShane in the show whenever they made the American Gods show. He needs to read it. It's really good. It inspired Stephen King's It. At least in some ways, not the entire thing. It's more of a time travel book than it is a horror book, but it's good. American Gods, full cast, awesome. That was the second audiobook that I listened to. The first one I listened to was Ready Player One, read by Will Wheaton. I like Will Wheaton, so I was like, I'll check it out. It was okay. The book's just okay. Will Wheaton's great. Dresden Files, book 1 was really good. Really good listen. It's just one guy that reads it, but he does different voices. He's like acting that book out. It's incredible. I haven't listened to Sandman. I started the show when I had Netflix, but I never got around to finishing it. I love Neil Gaiman, though. And then, you know what? We're waiting. I'll just pull up my Audible. Let's cruise through my library. 79 titles. We'll go back to the beginning. I don't recommend this book because it's good or because the narrator's good, but the story is interesting. So if you get the chance to read Black Klansman by Ron Stallworth, it's pretty good. The entire Dark Tower series is incredible. What else do we got? Oh, The Stand was so good. Oh, really? I'll have to check that out. So I've read the first 2 books of Dresden Files, or listened to them. Yeah, so whoever, my friend Tim recommended those to me. They're great. Okay, hey, thanks for stopping by, Saber. I appreciate it. Good luck with your fish only run and have a good night's sleep. Do. I liked Dune, but it wasn't a great performance. Do. I guess that's it. Project Hail Mary. I haven't. It's Andy Weir. I don't really like Andy Weir. Or Wire, I guess it would be German spelling. I think I've... Does Rosario Dawson read that? Does she do the audiobook for that? I'm sorry, I didn't like The Martian. Which I guess isn't necessarily fair to his other books, but I don't know. Sorry. What's the one I'm thinking of then? He wrote another book that was read by Rosario Dawson. I thought it was like a heist book. Oh, Artemis was the one that was read by Rosario Dawson. Okay. I'll add it to the list. Okay, that's fair. Like, I'm not really... I like science fiction that really sort of tiptoes the line of fantasy instead of science fiction. So, like, Dune for me is perfect. The Martian, however, where it's like, I'm a botanist and I've got to figure out how to make my excrement grow potatoes in Martian soil. Like, it's a cool premise. But, like, I don't need to know about the nitrogen levels of Martian soil. Alright, I think we're good on eggs for now. We'll take advantage of the boost to hatch some of these. Nope. So yeah, like, I don't want to just be like a hater, like immediately like shut it down. But it's one of those things where I don't need an explanation for everything in a book. Like, I'm very much a rule of cool guy. If it's cool, I'll let it slide. Okay. I haven't listened to Piranesi, but Shane from Smosh, he does these like videos where they'll present him with 3 things that all of his friends like, and he has to guess which friend it is based on the things that are presented to him. And Pierre Nessie showed up a lot. Not like directly, but like in conversation. Oh no, you don't have to stop talking about books. I love books. So, although I am a college dropout, while I was in college, I was studying. My degree path was secondary English education. I love literature and grammar and all that good stuff. So. You say that's awesome. I talked with Mister about it at length. Yeah, I discovered while I was in school that I did not want to spend the rest of my life trying to decipher children's minds. So, yeah, kind of, well, more than kind of, I gave up on that dream. I mean, I feel that though. I don't want to say that my eyes are going bad because I can still like see and I can read from a distance. Like I've got pretty good vision, but when the print on a book is too small, I get headaches. So reading physical books is really tough for me these days. So that's why I resorted to the audiobooks, but it took me about 5 years to really give in to the idea of listening to audiobooks, and since 2018 that's what I've been doing. Everything about teaching high school classic literature, that was sort of the goal. I wanted to teach whatever I could. Not so much anymore. I'm definitely not as interested in being a teacher these days. But I did. I mean, I don't have a degree mega guru, so I couldn't even go and sub if I wanted to. And that's true. A degree doesn't matter as much as experience. I've had multiple teachers who, I mean, most teachers that teach high school are required to get their master's at some point. So that's what, 6 years of school. They couldn't teach me as much as the textbook could. Oh no! This is bad. I have a level 5 Basculin and then 3 level 1 Basculins. There we go. But yeah, as far as teaching goes, like, yeah, the main reason I wanted to be a teacher in the first place was I did Scholar Bowl from 6th grade all the way through senior year of high school. And I was really good at it. Not to like toot my own horn, but I love trivia. And the main reason I wanted to be a teacher was so that I could continue to do like Coach Scholar Bowl after I left school, or after I graduated. I mean, obviously, that's not the way that my life planned out. And in all fairness, at one point when I was about 22, I did get offered to take over for my old coach. She wanted to retire. And she was like, I'd love it if you took over. But at the time, I was working night shift, and I could not. Like, there's no way that I could have swung that sort of schedule. Yeah, not to like bum everybody out if that's what was happening. It's just, yeah, I'm genuinely, I think I would be. Which Tomb Raider are you playing? But yeah, it's like genuinely, I just think that I'm better off not teaching. I think I have the opportunity to be a better influence outside of that, which is sort of the route that I want to err on that side of. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Was that the one that came out for like the PS4 generation? Oh my gosh, I love Shellos. Look at how tiny it is. So cute. Yeah, I mean, like, when I was 19, it made sense. Like, I don't want to be stuck in something I don't love. That's for sure. And also, I haven't been afraid to start over anytime I felt like I needed to start over. Like, I mean, he thinks so. We played the first one in the series for the first time last week, and we've had it for like 10 years. Are you talking about, like, the first one in the series is in, like, the N64 era? Hold on. Before I continue any further, I'm going back to like the level 1 area to hatch these eggs. Because this is Danger City over here. God, stream when you talk about Scholar Boy, you got happy. Yeah, man. Hey, Braxton. Yeah, I was talking about we were talking about books at first, and then that kind of sidetracked into me giving a little bit of lore about how when I was in college, I was an English major and life decisions since then. So, yeah, Braxton also is in Scholar Bowl. He just went to Nationals. We both went to Nationals in the same city, which I think is hilarious because they host it in different places. First one in the remakes. Okay. I don't know why this spawned underneath me. Maybe it's because that Azurill was right in the way. Yeah, Braxton, we're Masuda method hunting a white striped Basculin. And at this point, we're about 32-ish eggs deep. That sounds right. And these Azuros are hovering. Braxton, you missed out. We had a fellow in chat earlier who was making jokes about I should title the stream making my fish breed until one of them catches jaundice. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm not sure what we're at. I kind of want to count, though. So we have... So we'll say 6. We'll say 6 there. 7. 11. 16. 21. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5, 30. Minus 2, 28. So that's 49, 50, 51. So we're at 50. This was lucky number 50. My guess was around 1,200 eggs is probably when I'm going to get the shiny, which I think at this point I've been going for 245, so about 2 whole hours. So I can do about 25 eggs an hour, it seems like. So what does that break down to? 25 an hour across 1,200. 32 hours, something like that. My specialty was English, not math. Also, what's on? Oh, it's 9:30. All right, I'm gonna hatch the rest of these eggs, and then I have to call it because I have like noise level regulations in my apartment complex, so I've got to be quiet come 10 p.m. I can't remember who I was watching, but I was watching some content creator, and they were talking about how, I think it may have been Jaden Animations, but they were talking about how people in the Pokemon universe love Pokemon. Like, realistically, these are animals in their universe, right? For the most part. But they are about the animals. Like, you don't see people in our universe like, oh, dude, I'm going to go out and I'm going to try to catch myself a pet crocodile today. There are people like that, but not everyone in the universe is like that. Also, I'm kind of hoping if we keep walking this path and spawning and despawning all the same Pokemon, we'll catch a full odd shiny too. So, we'll see. Crocodile Dundee. His real name was Paul Hogan. And Hulk Hogan's real name is Terry. Nope. I don't. And I'm not going to catch one just for hatching the eggs. Because that would be using a Pokemon that you can't eat. I know it would. Like if I had a Talonflame with Flame Body. Also, in terms of shinies for this game, it feels like everyone's got A, a shiny Palmy, but B, a shiny Tarantula, and I've never come across either of those shinies. Like, my first full odd shiny in this game was a Sneasel. Oh, it's starting to rain. We got some dynamic weather. Show me the shiny. Oh. Nope. Also, just want to take the time to point this out again. Our character's name is the Mellow Chef, and White Stripe Basculin is apparently the Mellow Pokemon, which is cool. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to Masuda method these because it would have taken forever to try to actually encounter hunt them. Because these only spawn in one pond in the Timeless Woods in Kitakami. And they spawn 4 at a time. Is that for Mellow Disc Golf? It should be. But yes, Mellow Chef, I definitely utilized the mellow part of Mellow Disc Golf to get that name. That's not all of them, is it? It is all of them. Okay. back at it again. Man, I should have shiny hunted like Petalil or something. But you gotta burn to earn. At least that's what I say in the gym. Also, I'm gonna be 100% real with you here. If I lived in a situation like this where I had to walk to school, and my walk to school was not only up a hill, but down a hill, and then back up another hill, and then up like 7 flights of stairs, I'm good. Mom's paying for the flying taxi the whole time. To release Pokemon from the team? Are you looking at the rules? Because it's not one I've talked about a lot, because that is monetarily charged. So there is a rule that I implemented for this challenge for any Chaos Gremlins out there, where if they thought that this challenge was too easy for whatever reason, there's a crowdfunding goal of $50. And once that crowdfunding goal is hit, I'll put out a poll, and whatever Pokemon is voted on will get released from the team altogether. Like, see you later, bye, released from the boxes and everything. Or I guess maybe I wouldn't do a poll. It'd probably be like a random spinner wheel. That feels the most fair. Like there's no favorites. But yeah, I don't really advertise that as much because it's monetarily based, and I would rather have subscribers right now than any sort of like donation. Like donations are cool, but I'd rather have people stop in and want to hang out and stick around. You immediately dropped the controller. Why did that make you drop the controller? What's up with all the pet bound suites in this town? Like, I know it's the same 2 kids, but still a little weird, right? Yo. Well, it's a crowdfunding goal of $50. I was really hoping that it would be outside of the realm of feasibility for a lot of people to do all at once. So that way people wouldn't want to do it. That's why I set it up at the goal that I set it up at. But I guess when it comes down to it, like if this does what I hope it does, like, so for example, I haven't looked at what I'm at now. I don't know if anyone new has come in to sub since I started this stream, but I was at 52 earlier. So I was at 31 when I started this 3 weeks ago. So that's 22 in 3 weeks. So let's just say it takes me another 2 weeks to finish. So 22 over 3, that's like a little over 7. 7 over 1. So we'll say like around 13 more people come in. And by the time I edit this down and release the full video, the hope is that number will double. So I'd be at about 140 at that point. $50 across 140 people is not nearly as bad as $50 across 50 people. It would take more than $250. It would take more than $250 because I have 17 mons. So it would take whatever 17 times 50 is. 500 and $600. That sounds right. And even so, it's a team of 6, so it'd be 300 at minimum, even if I only had 6. But also, while I was plotting that was a cost that I was willing to incur. If someone could convince enough people to come by and donate enough money to release all of the mons that I could capture, for $700, I'll take that L. Like, yep, sorry, I didn't do it. To be honest with you, I would say the average person doesn't have 700 expendable dollars, or even 250 expendable dollars. But yeah, I like making games harder for myself, kind of like I'm doing with this. So as I continue to make more content for this channel, I'll come up with other ways to utilize that to make my life hell if people really want to. And I'll also reevaluate the goals depending on what I'm doing. Maybe it won't always be 50. Yeah, well, I'll have to come up with whatever the next challenge is after this. I don't know if it'll be another Pokemon game or if it'll be a different game or what. Oh, awesome. I appreciate that. I always hate asking people to like subscribe, but it's like it doesn't cost anything, but in my head it makes me feel like, you know, can you spare $1? Like I've got my tin mug. But also, if you're watching this and not subbed, it doesn't cost anything. It's free to you, and you can always change your mind later if you want to. But if you're having fun right now, also say hi. Pokemon, but with no Pokemon. I feel like I would need a modded Switch to do that. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what the next game I play is going to be after this. I'm having fun with Pokemon right now, but I also don't want to become a poke a tuber, as it were. Because while I like this stuff, I'm not well versed in it. I'm literally learning as I go. Like, I'm definitely more knowledgeable when it comes to, like, Assassin's Creed. Love sports games. I was having a lot of fun playing Ghost of Tsushima for a little bit. Or, excuse me, Tsushima. I'm also not opposed. Okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to regret it immediately. I don't play horror games because they scare me. I'm a big scaredy cat. I like horror movies. Can't play horror games. Mr. Footlong Feet. I love that that's also your YouTube name. Thank you. I appreciate it. But horror games scare me. I know how I would react in a scary situation, and I can't get my fingers to do that to the controls. But I'm not opposed to playing a horror game, especially if it's gonna, be fun to watch. I can tell it's Mr. That's your Discord name. Footlong Feet. Also, it's Mr. is the antecedent. Precedent. Surname? Suriname? Mogadishu. But yeah, like I've met so many enough money buys a horror game. Well, it's not also like it doesn't necessarily have to be monetarily focused. Obviously I've met a lot of great streamer friends. Anyone that doesn't know, Call Me Violet and Mr. Footlong Feet, they stream on Twitch together as a couple of co-ops. They do a lot of fabric arts, fiber arts, 3D rendering type stuff, and they'll also play games every now and again. But I've met plenty of other people, like for example, my friend Pickle Chip. He is, honestly, if you look up Pickle Chip GG on YouTube, he blew up. He blew up making Breath of the Wild content. Or not Breath of the Wild, what's the Tears of the Kingdom. He blew up making Tears of the Kingdom content. But the main games that he plays like Phasmophobia and what is it? It's not Mortuary Assistant or something like that. But he plays a lot of horror games and like Helldivers now. But yeah, I'm not opposed to it, especially if it's with people that I find entertaining. Like if it were a co-op game, I would 100% do it. This last Halloween, well, I say last Halloween, honestly, last October did not go the way that I thought it was going to go in general. But I was streaming BioShock for a little bit. It was my first time playing through the BioShock series, and I got like a third of the way through the first game and got so scared. I was like, I'm good, I don't want to finish it. Horror game, but if your heart rate gets above whatever variable BPM, reset the run. Oh my gosh. That's evil. That's evil. It's genius, but it's evil. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to playing like I don't remember if it's Phasmophobia or not, but there's the game where like you talk into your microphone and you have like the EKG and like the spirit box and you're like going into different haunted houses. I think that would be fun. But also I wouldn't want to play it by myself because it's too scary. It's 3 spooky 5 me. Your niche is evil genius. What are we gonna do today, Brain? The same thing we always do, Pinky. But yeah, I do have all the Assassin's Creed games, which I would love to do. It'd take a while to do that whole series, but I could. And I was talking about this earlier too, but I have an Xbox 360, I have my Switch, I have an Xbox Series S, I got my PS4, I have a Wii, which can also play GameCube games, and then my PC can handle some pretty large games as well. So pretty much anything is on the table. Like, I have the ability to play just about anything. Whatever people want to see. Alright, and then once again, just to reiterate, once I finish this batch of eggs, I have to call it a night because it's getting a little late and there is a there are noise regulations in my apartment complex. So, Poke Rogue stream after the food fight. I could do Poke Rogue, but that also goes back to, do I want to become a PokeTuber or not? My initial thought is no, but I'm not opposed to it. But also, I mean, I guess that's the way that being a content creator goes. You start with something that you like. I like this. I'm having fun with this. And then you move on to the next thing that you like. And if the people that were there for the first thing that you liked don't like the second thing that you like, they don't have to stick around. But new people may come in and they may like both of those things. So we'll just have to see. Oh, dude, I really do love Assassin's Creed 3. It is my favorite of that whole series. It'd be fun to revisit AC3. I tried for a little bit. My first stream on YouTube was Assassin's Creed 3. And I delisted that live because nothing happened. I didn't even get through... I may have gotten through like the second memory sequence, but I wasn't done with Hatham. So I think I only streamed for like 2 hours when I did that one. And if I were to do it again, it would be... My new streaming schedule is like I try to stream on Saturdays at like 11 a.m. so I can stream as long as possible before I go and watch the wrestling replay from the night before. So usually I stream from like... Depending on my internet, this last weekend was the longest stream I've had so far, which was almost 6 hours. But that's usually when I sit down, I'm like, I'd like to go for 6 hours. So if I were to do an Assassin's Creed game, I would try to do it for at least 6 to 7 hours at a time. Which would only take me... If I did it twice a week, it would take me 2 weeks, because I think the first time I played AC3, I played it nonstop. Once I started it, I didn't put it down. I played it for 24 hours straight. But I was also doing a lot of the extra stuff, not just the main story and memory sequences. I do really love that game though. It's so ridiculous how much I love it. And what's crazy is like, it's not even from a perspective of like, I think a lot of people that love that game are people that may have like a sense of nationalism towards America, which I totally don't. What up? What up, Cardi? Also, everyone here, I'd like to introduce my friend Cardi. Cardi streams on TikTok, and he's got, he's right at 12K followers. He plays a lot of everything. He does a lot of Pokemon, some Dragon Ball Z Budokai. He's a great real life friend. We've known each other for about 10 years. And thank you for my A&W shirt compliment. And then, yeah, 24 hours straight. But I think a lot of people that like AC3, it comes from like a sense of nationalism, or even more so, just familiarity with the subject matter. So, like the American school system does a better job teaching American history than it does world history. You hit 13K today? Oh my gosh, congratulations, dude. That's incredible. Yeah, whenever I left your stream, you were at like 12,720. That's awesome. Yeah, it just comes from like a familiarity with the subject matter. The reason I love AC3 so much is because I think Connor is the best version of an assassin that we saw based on the actual ideals of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Because he truly is someone who is hindered by his environment, and whether or not that's directly influenced by the Templars, it's also directly influenced by the colonizers of America. And whenever he goes to Achilles to train how to be an assassin, he like furthers that understanding, and he sort of like sheds that, it wouldn't be nationalist pride for him, but it would be like genealogical pride for Connor. When he sheds that and he just stands on the side of like, this is what's good and what's lawful and what should be, he just becomes an even better character. So yeah, I really do. I love Connor Kenway so much. He's so much better than both his dad and his grandpa, that's for sure. But yeah, Cardi, you're coming in right at the end here. This is the last batch of 5 eggs before I call it a night, so I can be nice to my neighbors. But if I don't get it, I'm going to be right back here in this chair tomorrow at 7 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. or whatever, doing it all over again. Masuda hunting this white striped Basculin. So I counted earlier. We were at 50 eggs earlier. We've gone through, I think we're probably around 60 eggs right now. My guess was 1,200 eggs. Alright, 2 eggs left. 2 eggs left, and then everyone's got to go to bed. Also, I'm going to take a second here. That Tauros, super chill. Everyone I see out in the wild, angry. That girl must be animal handling +6 proficiency. She's a druid. Alright, last one. The bounce suite's gonna step on it. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Whammy. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I appreciate everyone for coming to hang out. I'm super grateful that you all helped me get over 50. That's a huge goal for me, and I'm glad that we were able to reach it. I'll be right back here tomorrow. If you want to hang out and talk about more other stuff, like always, excellent reason to like the game. Glad you shared. Oh yeah, well, and I am a little removed from the plot of the game, but yes, it's so good. But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow. If anyone wants to come by and hang out, talk about other stuff too. I also like wrestling, and I'm really caught up, and I'm ready for Clash at the Castle. But yeah, once again, yeah, thank you everybody. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me that you want to come and hang out with me for a couple hours at a time, and hopefully we'll be seeing more of each other. I'm glad you guys were able to stop by too. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying your Tomb Raider run. I don't know. But it's right at 9:59. I've got less than a minute to be quiet, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.